Hey everyone, this is Lisa, Jammin Jeep Tours, and I'm co-owner of Jammin Jeep Tours with G. I'm sure some of you know who G is because he may have been your tour guide. A little bit about us. We met in 2016 when I moved to St. Thomas, and I moved here because of a midlife crisis. So I started work, I moved here on a Friday. I started work at the cruise ship port on a Monday. I'm pretty sure I met G at that time. And with that being said, I was meeting a lot of people, so I know I met him that week though. And so we kind of hit it off. He had this infectious personality, and if you've met G, you know he's exciting and bubbly, and he's always fun to work with. So G at the time was working for a tour company, and so if you came on a cruise anytime between maybe 2008 to 2000, maybe later than that, but 2008 to 2017, you might have met G. He conducted Jeep tours with this other company, and then a hurricane hit us in 2017 and all the Jeeps were damaged. So the Jeep tour failed to exist, and G decided not to go back to the cruise ship industry at that time and work in construction with his brother-in-law. Well, fast forward, I got a job with the food tour company, and he started working part-time for the food tour, and COVID hit, and then COVID kind of crashed our tourism industry for a little bit. A year and a half of no cruise ships. Tourism was still pretty plentiful with all the people traveling during COVID, but it wasn't the same. So after COVID in 2021, we talked and we said maybe we should put together a company and do Jeep tours because he's really good at that. And we came to the conclusion that's what we would do. So in December of 2021, we officially became licensed with Jammin Jeep Tours. So we started out slowly with one Jeep. We progressed with a couple more Jeeps the next year. So that was exciting. We grew pretty quickly. And fast forward to 2026, we have multiple drivers, we have multiple vehicles, and we're just loving what we do. But it seems when people go on tour with us, they're always asking us to mail them some bush tea, mail them some recipes, etc. So we build a nice relationship with our guests. Some of our guests send us Christmas cards every year, but a lot of the guests stay in touch. And I'm the one that the guests talk to first when they're booking. When you call or email or text, I'm the one that responds to that. And so we build a relationship that way too before the tour. So with these relationships that we build throughout our guests and our local community, we've decided to do what's called Snail Mail. It's a subscription, and what we do is we send you local updates on what's happening in St. Thomas, along with letters from me and G. That way you can keep tabs on what we're doing, what's going on in our life. I know some of you have met me when you're on tours. Sometimes G will stop at the house. But the Snail Mail Club, we're calling it, we're your Caribbean pen pals. So each month you'll receive a letter including some recipes, what's happening, and of course, the bush. So we'll send you a little piece of bush with an explanation of what it's good for and what it's called. So we're excited to be launching Jammin's Snail Mail Club, and we hope you join, and talk to you very soon. Thanks, guys.